What up, folks? What's going on? What's up? What's up? It's the pastor. Live and in person. Ain't got no music, ain't got none of that. But live and in person. Because I really did not want to be on this live tonight. But I'm here. Taisha, good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. This is addressing this foolishness tonight. I'm not going to tag my friend Keisha. She's celebrating her birthday, I think. But some of these others I'm definitely going to tag. I don't think I'm going to be on long tonight, but judging by the tone of a friend and the misinformation and the spin that was put on a post that he put up today. I'm talking about Elvin Spades. I want to make sure to set the record straight, okay, on what he said. And I don't know why he said it. I have not established any kind of connections as to why he might have decided to go in on me. Wrong guy, though. Wrong guy. Again, I've been around too long. I know stuff, okay? I ain't new to this, I'm true to this. So would you all please share this out? Share this out while I try to get some more people on board tonight. And even if I don't, this is going to be online, on Facebook or somewhere. Actually, it'll be on my YouTube channel too. So that anybody that wants to see or listen to what I have to say about the comments that was made earlier in reference to my Facebook Live from Friday night dealing with the Charleston County School District 4 school board race, where Kevin Hollenshed, former Charleston County School Board member, is running against Craig Logan, a newcomer. I made a post the other night, or Facebook Live the other night, and I guess it didn't sit well with some people. As I really don't care. And I had a problem with some people who came to my page, and I'm going to talk about that very shortly. And they had all types of stuff they want to talk about on my page. And that's one thing that, that I don't do, is have people coming with that back and forth on my page. It's my page, and I don't give a darn who you might be. You can't make me do anything that I'm not going to do. And that go for you too, Elvin. So please share this out, and hopefully we'll get some people on here. Now, was two things happened today. Thank you all for getting on. Tamika, thank you for getting on. I appreciate you. Angela, thank you also. Verbatine, praying that you're well. Praying that you're well, okay? I'm right. I'm a phone call away, okay? I'm a phone call away. But as I was saying, though, many of you all know that on my Facebook page, I govern my page. And everybody, you should govern your page too. If you don't want arguments and stuff on your page, you should control that, okay? And I control that on mine. I tell people, if I make posts or whatever, you got an issue with what I say on my page, then take it to your own page. Invite me over, I'll come over. But don't start that mess on my page and then get no attitude when I say move on with it. But Elvin decided that he wanted to address my Facebook Live the other night. And he made some accusations there that really, they ain't sitting too well with me, Okay, all right, I get it. Got to take care of them nephews out here. Oh, that's for sure. But I wish we'd get past this too. One of my biggest problems, and some of y'all have heard me say it in the past, is that I can't get to focus on what needs to be focused on because I'm always fighting with us. Always. Always. We are our worst enemy. And unfortunately, the same people that have been in the struggle, now it seems like they all on vacation and carrying on. I look around for people to be standing with me, and I'm by myself. And then when I speak up, everybody want to talk about me. Okay? But I'm going to dissect this thing now, just like I said on Friday. I could be wrong when I had the live dealing with Craig Logan and Kevin Hollenshed. I'm going to touch on that information in tonight's live also. I could be wrong, okay? But you'll make the call. You'll make the call. But first thing I'm gonna do before I talk about them is to talk about this thing that this post that that Elvin made earlier today, and he added 2 photos of me standing along, actually delivering an introductory speech for Kevin Hollinshed in 2022 for his run for the Charleston County School Board. Okay, I endorsed him. I stayed with him. Okay, 2022. All right, and let me just make this perfectly clear. As of Friday, when the craziness happened on my Facebook page, I had not publicly stood up and said I endorse anybody. Okay, anybody. Yes, just like Elvin is going to say, I shared flyers that had people's names highlighted on them, but never once did I say I was endorsing anybody. What I did say on there was, here are the people to avoid, the Moms for Liberty people. Okay, I had them all. Their name was right there behind them, behind each one of them, behind their name. It said Moms for Liberty. So anybody that's standing here trying to say that I said that Kevin Hollinshed is definitely Moms for Liberty. If I would have known that, I would have put that behind his name, Moms for Liberty. But if you look on any of the flyers I circulated, it does not say Moms for Liberty behind his name. But let me find out. Let me find out that he's that or anybody else, and I'm going to out you. Period. And I'm going to out your partners too, the ones who's going in on me, just like I said. All right. So let me get to Elvin, okay, on this whole thing. Y'all please share this out, okay? I'm going to read through Elvin's post. This is a copy of his post right here. And then he went back and he added a photo and then the video from 2022 when I did the opening for Kevin for his run for school board that he unfortunately didn't win at that time. Maybe I would have been standing with him had he won, maybe. But right now, I just got too many questions. I got too many questions in my mind. And then on Friday, I finished my live by saying I am endorsing Craig Logan. Okay? I am fully endorsed, full-throated, especially when I got people trying to bully me into what they want. I don't bully easy. I'll tell you straight up. But let me get back to Elvin Spate. So this is what he wrote here on Facebook today. And what I did was I copied it. Okay, it's on my page. I shared it on all of my pages, his post. I'm not trying to back away from what he said. I'm going to address that. And we're going to cover that right now. And I'm going to read through it and I'm going to comment as I'm going through what he wrote, okay? I've kind of broken it down from this into little sections, okay? But I'm not going to skip anything, and like the Bible says, I'm not going to add nothing or take anything away. I'm going to read it as he wrote it. Only thing is I'm going to make comments as I go through it, all right? All right, we good to go then, okay? All righty, so Elvin wrote today, and I quote, "Thank you all for getting on. I don't have time to thank everybody for getting on, but I will be remarking to everybody once to finish the live up. And I'm going to try to do this quickly, all righty? Elvin wrote this. He said, "Oh, yeah, let's go. I got time today." This is my emotion, though, my emoting on this, okay? I don't know what his emoting was, but it looks like it was. He got some, like, exclamation points and everything. "Oh, yeah, let's go. I got time today. I just watched Thomas Dixon's live where he said if he finds out that Kevin Hollinshed Sr. is getting funding from M4L, Moms for Liberty, he's coming after everyone that supports him, referring to, quote, referring to Teddy Pryor Sr. and others like myself." Yeah, I said that. And yeah, I meant that. If I find out that Kevin is getting paid by Moms for Liberty, because Moms for Liberty is the existential threat that we have right now. Right now in this race, the existential threat is Moms for Liberty, because they're trying to not only take over our school board, but they're trying to take over and ruin the lives of our children. Privatization is a problem, and it is a threat. Let me just say that, okay? That's not anything that can be put on the back burner or overlooked. But for right now, for this election, we in Charleston County, in Berkeley County, in Dorchester County, we need to make sure that we're not allowing any Moms for Liberty people on our school boards to have control of our kids. We messed up in 2022 and got in Charleston County, we got a 5-4 majority Moms for Liberty board, and it's been hell ever since. And it was worse in Berkeley County where they got a super majority at. And now is the time for us to take back this board from the Moms for Liberty people. So for me, right now, the existential threat is Moms for Liberty, not privatization, okay? I'm going to put that right on the table right now, okay? And anybody that wants to challenge me on it, that's your own business. That's your own business. My business is to make sure that Moms for Liberty does not kill our children intellectually and close the doors for them to have opportunity while opening up the doors to the prison system and the cemetery for them. For real, okay? So, back to it, okay? Yes, he said that if he finds out that Kevin Hollenshed is getting funding from Moms for Liberty, he's coming after everyone that supports him, referring to Teddy Pryor Sr. and others like myself. And I talked to Teddy Pryor, and I told Teddy Pryor, yes, if I find out that that's what's going on, I'm coming. Ain't no shame in my game. You ain't bullying me out. I'm coming. I'm coming, because you could have stopped and listened, okay? And right now, I've still left the door open because I don't know. All I did was provide the circumstantial evidence that for anybody to make an informed decision on their own, okay, about what they might think. So he went on to say, here's what's funny. Just 2 years ago, Thomas Dixon stood with us supporting Kevin. I just talked about that. 2 years ago, I did. I stood with Kevin supporting him for his bid to run again for Charleston County School Board. Okay, I did. So Elvin asked, so I need to know what changed. I need to know what changed. As if I owe him an explanation anyway. I really don't. To be honest with you, I don't owe anybody an explanation. I say what I want and I do what I want. But out of the goodness of my heart, I'm going to give an explanation about what changed from 2022 until 2024 right now, okay? The first thing is, and I'm going to just be honest with you, like when Francis Baylock talked about, if it's personal, then it's none of my business, or if it's policy, then please explain yourself. And I didn't answer him because it's personal, and it was none of his business. That's how it was at first. And it's personal because I don't trust Kevin. I don't trust Kevin Hollenshed, okay? And that's a personal issue. And I don't trust Kevin Hollenshed because we had an incident that occurred at the Community Resource Center in November of 2022, I think it was. 2022, I think it was, when Kevin Hollenshed was in the middle of some controversy where lies started about me accepting money from Teddy Pryor, okay? I don't accept money from nobody on that tip. No, not at all. But these lies were being spread out there, and Kevin Hollenshed was right in the middle of it. Him and Justin Hunt and others, I believe Shakim and Samo, okay? But they started these lies on me, and wouldn't nobody just come forward and even sit to challenge, to let me challenge that? No, they just evaded like it's going to go away. So from that point on, I have not trusted. I still consider Kevin a friend, but do I trust him? No, I don't. If you lie about somebody who's out here trying to help a situation, fix our situation, if you lie about that for no reason at all, I don't need you around our children. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest with you. Just like I don't need Moms for Liberty around our children. And once again, on the flyer that I circulated, and I will post those up, you can go to my page and see them actually. It's a pink one. It's sort of pinkish color. Nowhere on there, when Kevin's name is, it's not behind his name, it doesn't say Moms for Liberty, okay? But that's the first reason. What changed? Kevin lied on me. And he rolled that lie, like Steve Harvey said, he rolled that lie out. And he still riding that lie. He ain't never stood up and said, you know, I screwed up. That's all it would have took with me. I screwed up. I shouldn't have never said that about you because I know better. I know better. He never challenged Justin on it, you know? They let that lie go out. And that lie's still out there in the stratosphere somewhere. And it's a bold-faced lie. Teddy Pryor know it. As a matter of fact, they all know it. They know me well enough to know that I don't take money from people in order for favors or whatever. I don't do that, okay? Now, not only that, I talked about the circumstantial evidence, okay? The circumstantial evidence right now, as far as I got questions about where Kevin Hollinshed is right now, okay? I don't, we're battling against Moms for Liberty. We're battling against MAGA racist Republicans, okay? Trumpers, okay? And they're dangerous, all of them. Not only Moms for Liberty, but all the rest of them, okay? In the school board, it's a Moms for Liberty. They're the threat that they pose, okay? But these same racists, they're the ones that are posting this or circulating this negative information about Kevin Hollinshed's opponent, about Craig Logan. They're circulating, the racists now, the Moms for Liberty people are circulating the negative information about Kevin Hollinshed's opponent, Craig Logan. Now, if the racists are circulating bad stuff about his opponent, what does that mean? Does that mean that those racists are actually trying to get Kevin elected? Is that what it means? I don't know. You make the call. But here's what I saw, and here's what I know. This group called We the People, with this clown, Eric Benjamin Corcoran in his name, We the People, this dude is, they're Confederate flaggers. He was in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. He's a bigot and a MAGA, whatever you want to call him or whatever. He's the one, he sent the original letter about Craig Logan's criminal background, of which I think the most recent thing that was on there was like 2013, 2014, okay? He sent that to the Charleston County School District Board members, okay? He sent that to him. The racists sent that to them about Craig Logan, okay? Now, that's not all. We got a MAGA Moms for Liberty candidate running in Charleston County School District number 6. Her name is Michelle Lieber. Her husband is a 3%er. Her husband is the 3%ers are part of, just like the Proud Boys, they are MAGA extremists, violent MAGA extremists, okay? And she's running for school district. And she's circulating the same negative information about Craig Logan. Not Kevin Hollinshed. Craig Logan. Why is she trying to influence folks not to support Craig Logan and ain't saying nothing about Hollinshed? What is the connection there? I don't know. Maybe we will find out. And I got a couple of wagers going. I see Elvin just jumped on. I got a couple of wagers on here already. One, I lost $5 earlier. I got another one on too, though. It's all good, though. It's all good. So, why, though? Why is Michelle Lieber, a Moms for Liberty MAGA nut? Excuse me for saying that, but I'm serious. Her and her husband, something wrong with them people. Why are they distributing negative information about Kevin Hollinshed's opponent? The people that we are fighting against, why are they distributing negative information about about Craig Logan? Something ain't right. Not only that, it's this online news outlet called Fitz News, okay? Fitz News is run by this dude named Will Folks. Fitz News is a MAGA alt-right online news publication. They love to have some stuff on Democrats, the woke people. They like Matt Lieber and all them boys, okay? The South Carolina Freedom Caucus and all of them, Pace and all of them boys. They like them boys, okay? Kathy Landing, all of the Republicans and the MAGA people. They love them folks, okay? That's right, Roy. We can't afford it, and that's the priority for me. Because they are the primary threat that we have right now to keep them from taking off the board. Now, I got these questions, though. That Fitz News, they had a little young kid-looking guy. This guy is a very strong Trumper. He likes to go to the Trump things and whatever, act like a reporter and all of that. Guy looked like Kyle Rittenhouse, you know, the shooter from, all right, leave that alone. But Fitz News, they published an article, right? Let me see if I can find the photos, okay? Fitz News published an article based on the same information that Eric Benjamin Corcoran from We the People, that he sent to the board members. He sent that to the board members. Michelle Lieber, the Moms for Liberty lady, circulated the same information. And by the way, I have seen actually the letter that was sent to the board members. Michelle Lieber, the MAGA Moms for Liberty lady, circulated that information. And Will Folks, his boy, did an article on what? The Charleston County School District 4 race and both candidates. Well, it was both candidates, but it was about Craig Logan's criminal background. Criminal background. And let me show you how they couched that, okay? I just want you to see how, this is the MAGA online publication. Here's how they couched it. First off, it was the picture that they had there. At the top, you know how you do an article, you got the picture at the top? Here's the picture at the top, the picture they used of Craig Logan. Angry black man. They got, this man is a family man. They got better pictures they could have put up. They did the same thing with Walter Scott. Found the worst picture. They do that with brothers all the time. All the time. When those folks want to put us down or whatever, they go find the worst picture they find. Or they go find the mugshot, right? The mugshot. Oh, Craig Logan, right? Mugshot. 2013. 2013, right? Mugshot, Craig Logan. 2014, right? Okay. Although not bad, but those were what was published in the article that the MAGA Republicans did in their little online publication. But and 3/4 of the article was about Craig Logan and his criminal background. 3/4 of it. The last fourth was about Kevin Hollenshed. Praise God. I'm glad that they did include Kevin. But look how they portrayed Kevin. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff. You know, and I know I'm going to touch on it in a minute, that Elvin said that Kevin doesn't have a criminal background, and he doesn't have a criminal background. No, but he does have an arrest record. And when they arrested him, they used the worst picture that they can find of him then, okay? But for Fitz News, they went from this with Craig Logan to this with Kevin Hollenshed. You tell me they ain't trying to sway somebody. And then if you look at the article, it talked about how, after talking about for 3/4 of the article, talking about Craig Logan and his criminal background and all of that, okay, all the negative stuff, it said, but Kevin Hollenshed, he's a family man. His kids are in college. They're graduating college. He's a former law enforcement officer. He's a former school board member. He's this and he's that. They literally praised him. This is the Republican MAGA online magazine. Why are the racists praising Kevin and tearing Craig Logan down? Why? Somebody tell me. I'm not understanding this thing. It ain't making sense. Okay? It ain't making sense. And for Elvin to come at me the way he did, okay, well, I got some more to talk about that. Not only, okay, even coupled along with that, Quentin's close-up, right? Quentin's close-up. Quentin is a well-respected, well-renowned journalist, interviewer, very professional. He did an interview with Craig Logan. And at the end, he came with the criminal background stuff too. I mean, hard. I've seen Quentin do some very hard interviews, but I never saw him go in that hard. I've seen him do some interviews with Kevin Hollenshed, and I've never seen him really go in on Kevin about that arrest that he had. I'm not going to talk about the charge or anything like that. Okay, you can Google it. Kevin Hollenshed arrested. It'll come up. You can see it. Okay. But I don't. He went in hard. Why? On Craig Logan. Why? Everything that this group of people is doing, the racists and all of these, they're going in on Craig Logan. But Kevin Hart said, I guess he can do no wrong. I don't get it. I don't get it. Then back to Elvin's post right here. That's the whole post. I'm at that point where he said, okay, I need to know what changed. Well, those things changed. Kevin is a liar, and he never walked that back as far as lying on me intentionally. And him and Justin Hunt, the same thing. And this circumstantial evidence definitely raises some serious questions, okay? That's what changed, okay? And then he said, he opened that second section up, though. And let me just make this perfectly clear, okay? Well, Elvin, he said, here's what's funny to me. Just 2 years ago, Thomas Dixon stood with us supporting Kevin. And then he put the video up of me announcing Kevin. I spoke about it earlier already. And the picture of me there with Kevin and everything. And I did, 2022, I did support him. He says, what changed? I told you what changed. Now, I've already said what changed. But I guess what's good for the goose ain't good for the gander, okay? Because in 2020, here's the people that Elvin was friends with, okay? See this guy right here? His name is Elvin. I mean, his name is Randall Horace, right? Randall Horace. Randall Horace is one of the biggest bigots of the Low Country. It says, Randall says, this is Randall's post, and it's with Elvin Spate Sr. It's from October 10th, 2020, okay? October 10th, 2020. Horace said, I got to say, very few people left in the political arena that I have respect for. Charleston needs Elvin Spate Sr. right now. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? What I love about this man is he blah, 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 blah. Okay? That's one post. Okay? So I guess now, okay, if I made a change from Kevin from 2022 until 2024, and Elvin's not accepting it, I guess he must be still homeboys with Randall Horace, okay? Randall Horace. What more? What else I got about Randall Horace? Right here. It's another post Horace made. Here's his name right there, Randall Horace, okay? There's another one right there. Whose picture is that? That's Elvin's picture. The caption reads, I love this man, Elvin Spate Sr. Thomas Legree should watch this, okay? September 10th, 2020. Right there, September 10th, 2020. All righty? Y'all please share this. All right? Really, I'd appreciate it. More people need to hear this. And okay, you're holding it on me because I changed my mind from 2022. And I guess we ain't supposed to be able to change our mind because of loyalty. But here's your partner, Elvin. Here's your partner, Elvin Spate Sr. Elvin Spate Sr. This is his own post from October 10th, 2020. The post reads, you see the picture of the two of them right there, right? Randall Horace and Elvin Spate Sr. It reads, I finally got to meet a good friend and a huge supporter of mine, Randall Horace, really cool guy. So you must still be hanging out with these bigots, okay? These bigots? Yeah, these bigots. This clown, Randall Horace, this is him right here, right? And this is the flyer from what was called the Charleston Tea Party. This is when Corey Allen, Tyler Bessinger, that clown, Eric Benjamin Corcoran, and Harry Griffin brought the Proud Boys into the city of Charleston because of the protest that we were doing in the aftermath of George Floyd. December 5th, 2020. Okay? Remember, September 2020, when Horace and Elvin was buddy-buddy. Okay? And this is the same guy, this bigot, this racist bigot right here, Randall Horace, that he's all palled up with then. So I know you ain't changed your mind. Now, y'all still tight. I know that's got to be. You'll stand with him any day. I'm certain of that. Because if you got a problem with me not standing with Kevin now, it must be because you're still standing with him. You still rocking with him. Got to be that way. And what does Randall Horace think about me? Maybe we can figure this thing out. Randall Horace, okay? I got some screenshots from him, okay? I'm just going to read through the screenshots, all right, from stuff that he posted. He posted this actually on Live 5 News about me. This is the man homeboy, okay? He says, when you have people spewing hate, anger, and division, this is what you get. Ignorant race baiters like Thomas Dixon. That's right there. It's right there. It's right there. Ignorant race baiters like Thomas Dixon try so hard to create this environment here in Charleston. No police, no peace. That's what he wrote about me. Somebody else checked him and he told that person he ain't know me. He ain't know me. This is what Horace said. This is Elvin's homeboy from 2020, right? I know they still rocking together. If you expect me to still be rocking with somebody from 2024, and the bottom line on that is I got the option to change my mind about anybody and everybody I want to. Period. Period. Okay. I said, if you watch the video, the first thing that I said was your criminal arrest record, okay, if you really watch the video. But you make it what you want. I might have later on in there, I don't know if I did. I misspoke. So get over it. I misspoke. It's on the live right here. Kevin, I said it earlier. Kevin doesn't have a criminal background, but he does have a criminal arrest record, which the first time I mentioned that on that Friday Night Live, I said Kevin's criminal arrest record, okay? Go back and watch it for yourself, okay? So that dog ain't hunting. Drop that. Drop that. Go ahead on with that foolishness, okay? Randall Horace, okay? Right here. His name right there. Let me see what it says. Because somebody sort of spoke up like in my favor, okay? He said, ROTFLMAO. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, I don't know. You should be a comedian. Obviously, you don't know him. Or you know him and just trying to cover for him. You see the two officers murdered in Compton execution style. It is because of the hate-spewing race baiters like Dixon. Horace said, I've met him. I never met that man a day in my life. Never. Not a day in my life. And I have seen the hate he is encouraging as well as the violence. I don't encourage hate. I don't encourage violence. Y'all know me well enough to know that. It's only mine and my friends' opinions that there is a special place in hell for Dixon. Then he calls out his people, his friends. He said, it's only mine and my friends' opinion. And then he tagged Corey Allen, Serena White, that's an alias, her name ain't Serena White, Grange Simmons Lucas III, that's the dude that said that I was running a prostitution ring off of Azalea Drive with underage prostitutes, okay? These are his friends. Troy Potter, Janet King, Michael and Nabinet, Ellen Barber, Braxton Spivey. Braxton Spivey, head of the Confederate flaggers that be at the battery all the time. This is how they think of what they think about me. Why? Because I am a threat to them. Because I tell the truth about them. Because I don't coddle up to them. I don't saddle up to them. And I ain't trying to be taking no pictures with them. They're racist. They're bigots. They do not like me, my people, or our children. And that's why I'm not going to allow Moms for Liberty, anybody associated with Moms for Liberty, to get in the seat on our school board or in any other elected position. Don't like it? Get over it. That's my job. That's my black job, okay? Same Randall Horace right here. He wrote to this dude, Tim Squire. He says, from what I have seen, he has been busy, speaking about me, he has been busy coaching hate for these sick freaks at the battery. Talking about the flaggers, the counter-protesters at the battery against the Confederate flag, okay? Called them sick freaks at the battery. This is Elvin's boy from 2020 now. You can't tell me, though, that I should still be loyal to somebody from 2022 if you ain't still loyal to this clown, period, because you were real loyal to him in 2020. Pictures and everything, all right? I done showed them, okay? Coaching these sick freaks at the battery that have been attacking elderly people out on the walk. That's a lie. As far as I know, Thomas Dixon has been ostracized. He says, I've been ostracized by any real community, blacklisted by any real community leaders. This is what I hear from the community leaders I know and what they have told me. This is September 14th, my birthday, 2020. I just showed you pictures of Elvin and Randall Horace together in September of 2020. Who is he talking about? These community leaders that are telling him that I've been ostracized from and blacklisted. These real community leaders, this white supremacist is talking about. Who is he really referring to? I know one. His name is Shakim. I know one. Bona fide MAGA, okay? For money. Guarantee you that's what's behind his move. I guarantee it, okay? And to make it so bad, okay, he still got these partners because when he made this post, this dude Clasby, right here, this dude Clasby, he's one of the MAGA people. And he talks about me. I guess he's referring, he says, I'm asking what guy did jail time for financial fraud. He wears a fake vestment. Basically, he's talking about my criminal past, criminal record from 30 years ago. FYI, this is an FYI moment. I've been out of prison system since 2001. In 23 years, I had one traffic violation. I think it was around 2007, for which I got a citation and I paid it, and that was it. No other involvement with the police department. There's nobody I've mentioned tonight that has that same record. None. Okay? Not Elvin, not Chakim, not none of them. Corey Allen, none of them. Okay? But you want to demonize me. He wears a fake vestment. They're talking about because I'm a pastor, okay, because I wear the title of pastor. But he's a bigot, and this was just from today. Earlier today, on that same post. Who your peoples, Elvin? Who your peoples, man? Let me go on, continue to read. I don't have my watch on. I do have a watch on, but I don't even... Okay, I think I'm good. Let me go ahead on and try to breeze on through this, okay? Let's see. Dixon in his live, okay, after that, Dixon in his live mentioned Kevin has a criminal background. That's a lie, okay? All right, Kevin doesn't have one. Okay, he doesn't have a criminal background. And as I just said earlier, the first time I mentioned it, I can't recall. I didn't get through the video again far enough to find out later did I say criminal background, but my first mention said arrest background. Criminal arrest background. Go back and look for yourself. It's in the maybe first like 10 minutes or so of the video. I talked about his criminal arrest background. Now, if I did later on say criminal background, that was in error. And I apologize. I was wrong. Kevin doesn't have a criminal background, okay? So that's out of the way. My bad. Okay, I'll take the hit for that. So we done with that, right? And now it says, for the past 2 years, Kevin has been working individually, still helping the kids in North Charleston. I guess that's because I said that as we've battled the last 2 years, Moms for Liberty inside of the Charleston County School boardroom, guess who ain't been there? Standing with us, protecting our children, protecting SCL. Kevin ain't been there. But he's been working, as Elvin said, quietly, working individually, still helping children. And I believe so. Okay? I really do believe so, okay? Might as well just leave it alone, Elvin. You know, it's like I said earlier when I made the post for the people. Watch when the comments start flowing on here, okay? And I'm just going to tell the people, pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, okay? This ain't Oz. Go ahead on with that foolishness, you know? Straight up. Everything I've said tonight is valid. Everything, including apologizing for misstating about the criminal background. If I find later on when I look through it that that's what I said toward the end. But at first, Elvin, you go back and listen at it. I said criminal arrest record, okay? Period, okay? Now here we go with this foolishness, okay? He wrote, here's the post right here, and I'm just reading. I just broke the post down, and I'm just reading from Elvin's post from earlier today. He wrote, Kevin is born and raised in North Charleston. So what? So what does that have to do with elections and people voting for you? Just because you are born in a place does not necessarily mean that you're the best candidate for anything. Kevin is born and raised in North Charleston. His late wife was a teacher. And you know what? I've had conversations about his late wife, and I really wish I would have known her. She seems like a wonderful person. Wonderful. I don't know what's going on with Kevin now, but she definitely seems like a wonderful person. His children attended Charleston County Public Schools. Okay. So what? Does that mean that you're a qualified candidate? That sounds like somebody else that's running for office. A couple of them MAGA people is running for office too. Oh, my kids go to school. My kids went to public school here. So vote for me. No, that's not a reason to vote. And then it says, He went on and said, so I'm very confused on why Dixon is switching up. I'm switching up because I decided that I was going to support somebody different. And I have a 100% right to support whoever I want to without even doing a live to explain myself. But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt so you can see the error of your ways, my brother. Ain't nobody got a cater. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Nothing. I support who I want. You still supporting Randall Horace? I switched up. Did you? That's the question. Or are you still running around with racist? Something makes you go, like what Arsenio say, things that make you go, okay, all right. Then he said, Elvin said, Craig Logan isn't from here, doesn't have kids, isn't a teacher. So what? Can he get the job done? I don't care how many viewers I got, Elvin. All of that's weak. All of that's weak. Just you're not doing yourself no justice with these comments, bro. It's weak. Whether I got 200 or 2,000 doesn't make no difference. It's the truth. And that truth, if you listen, will set you free. Stop making excuses. Craig Logan isn't from here, doesn't have kids, isn't a teacher. So I guess I can't vote for him. I can't support him. Man, that's crazy. That's the same crap they say about me, right? That's the same crap they say. Can't vote for Dixon. He wasn't born here. Man, and I put in more work than most people that was born here. And I'm a come here, okay? And it's good work. And I don't get paid for what I do. Like you getting ready to insinuate that I did. Let me go ahead on, okay? The only interest, I'm back to reading Elvin's page, okay? The only interest, and let me just say this, okay? Since Elvin, you're on here, I think Kevin's on here. All y'all got to do is just stand up and say, look, hey, well, actually not even Kevin, because Kevin hasn't really commented, okay? Elvin, but you can reach out to me at any point. You got my numbers and everything, and just say, I kind of screwed up. I kind of screwed up with that post. Because everything that I'm saying here is valid. Everything I'm saying here is valid, okay? Okay, all right, Mr. Nelson, I'll get back to you in a minute. I'm going to comment on that too, okay? Maybe not on the live, but I will answer in the thread, all right? Back to Elvin. Elvin wrote, the only interest I can see that Craig has in the school district is that he works for the nonprofit that applied for ESSER funds from the district a few years ago. They were denied, and all of a sudden he wants to be on the school board. And then he said, okay, all right, okay. Put that out there. Put that out there. And let people make a decision, an informed decision. I made my decision. And it's based on what I've already told you. Okay? No, I'm not gonna add you. Have your own life. Have your own life. That's the good thing about Facebook, bro. You can do your own stuff, okay? And I'll be looking forward to tomorrow because I'm sure that's what you're going to do. I thought you were going to do one at the same time as I did this one. Actually, that's where I lost my other bet at. Okay? Oh, Lord. Okay, now he goes on and says, as for Thomas Dixon, the only reason I see you choosing Craig over Kevin is Kevin is out here getting his support out the mud. Craig is backed by big money nonprofits. What that got to do with me? I don't have nothing to do with that. Then he asked this very derogatory question that really pissed me off because you all been knowing me long enough to know I don't take no money from nobody, okay? The people who are on them 22 on here, or at least 20 of them or something like that, they know I don't take no money for nothing. He put on his page, what's the going rate for a pastor these days? I guess for a payoff. How much does a pastor's support cost? Dude. You know better. You know better. Out of all the people out here, you know better that I don't take no money. And you talking this crap. That I make my decisions based on an informed decision. Period. Okay? See? Just, boy, you making yourself look real stupid, bro. Real stupid. Because I don't take money. If you saying that, then show it. Then show it. That's all I can say. Show it. Other than that, you don't button it up, man. Stop, okay? And as I come to a close, that's the insanity that was couched up in all of this. And I took time out to courteously address every one of those issues. Hopefully that the person who wrote them will stop, have some kind of contrition in their hearts, and just say, well, I guess I did exaggerate or whatever, but I guess he ain't gonna do that. Pride and arrogance and whatever. Or maybe he getting that dollar. I don't know. Maybe he getting that dollar. I went to his Facebook page. I looked all through his Facebook page, okay? And guess what? Y'all know me. I'm sharing information about Moms for Liberty candidates, who not to support, and everything. You can go to my page any day and see exactly what I'm about. Oh, yeah, Roy. Yeah, Roy. They partnered up with them people that we took to court and beat, and them people still butthurt. Them racists, they still butthurt. Mm-hmm. Now, I go to his page, and he's not sharing okay, you're a community representative who I pray would be educating the community and everything. And here we are in a campaign year. It's 16 days before the election. I don't see nothing on there saying, well, listen, be on the lookout for this Moms for Liberty candidate, that Moms for Liberty candidate. We don't need them on those school boards in Charleston County or Berkeley County Why isn't that there? Why aren't you talking about Matt Lieber and his ties to the alt-right MAGA movement and the 3%ers and the danger, the existential threat that he poses? James Teeple, Tom Fernandez. Why ain't none of that on your page? Are you sanitized against calling out the racists? I ain't. That's my job. That's my black job, and I take my black job very seriously. So don't come at me with that foolishness. I went to your page and you're not sharing not anything about Moms for Liberty candidates, the racists who are running for office, the racist period, or nothing, so the people would know who to look out for. Nothing. Nothing about watch out for these Moms for Liberty school board candidates. Nothing. Nothing. But you coming after me because I put a hypothetical up about Kevin, circumstantial evidence about Kevin, and decided that as of Friday, I was the first time I publicly came out and endorsed Craig Logan. And yes, I did share flyers. I shared flyers all over. But that doesn't constitute a public endorsement. I don't care what you say or how you define it. That's your definition. Your opinion is not my reality, bro. Straight up, okay? Nothing about Matt Lieber on your page. Nothing about Teeple or Fernandez. Nothing about that clown Carlton Walker out here. I ain't no J.A. Moore fan, but I'll be darned if I'm getting ready to let these Moms for Liberty, these MAGA, Trump-supporting bigots and racists take over our area. And you sitting back there like this. Dixon got to stop doing that. One thing about Dixon that Dixon's standing up for Democrats and the democratic values that I support. Period. You know that. But you got all the problem with Dixon. No, you sound like Randall Horace. You sound like Corey Allen and Tyler Bessinger. You sound like all them other racists out here who got all the problem with Dixon because Dixon ain't scared of nothing. Dixon gonna tell them just what it's about. I don't understand that, bro. But you the community guy. And I've always respected you as the community guy. When your buddy Shaquem was allowing straight out lies to be shared through his page, not once did you step up to defend me. You know they were lying. You know that he was lying. And not once did anybody send me a screenshot that said, hey, Elvin stood up for you. Not once. And this was a relentless attack. Over weeks, they kept doing it. All lies. And you know they were lies. And you're friends with him and on that page. And you see them posts. And you ain't said nothing to defend me, who you said was your friend. Man, get the hell out of here. I'm a little pissed off. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little pissed off. Stop trying me, man. Go after the people that are the threats. I'm not the threat. I've explained why I'm not supporting Kevin. And that's my choice anyway. And I didn't have to explain that, but I did. I don't care whether it's 20 people on here or 2,000. You're talking about, oh, it's just 22 people on here. All right. Well, if 22 people get the truth, that's good. I'm good with that. If one person get the truth, because I'm not going to let a lie live, especially one about me. And you lied. Today, you lied. That long post with my picture and all of that. With my picture on that, a video from 2022. How could I change up? Well, I guess you still supporting Randall Horace, who brought the Proud Boys into downtown Charleston and as a racial bigot who don't give a damn about you as long as you yes sir and no sir in him. Yowza, boss. Randall, we love you, okay? Randall, we love you. Right now, Derek, I appreciate you, but I'm gonna touch base on your question, okay? And I'm gonna do it real quick right here instead of doing it on the thing. I have a reason why on my Facebook page, I don't do all of that. I post what I want on my own page. I don't have to allow. That's why Facebook got things like block, delete. That's why it has those things there, because it protects a person's rights to their own domain. So I just don't allow that on my page. Now, if you want to set up something where we have a conversation, I'm good with that. But on my Facebook page, ain't nobody coming to my Facebook page and have that back and forth. Period. I'm just, because that's my domain. You can't tell me what to do with my domain. I don't tell you what to do with your house. Period. So what I suggest to anybody that comes there, it's not about one-sided. Share it to your own page, tag me on it, and if I feel like talking, I'll come there. But not on my page. And that's my right. Stop trying to tell me what to do. Man, I'm 72 years old, man. I've been fighting this fight for a very long time in order for me to be able to say what I want to say. Straight up, straight from the streets. So for them that might be wanting to try me or whatever, I ain't been saved all my life. So let's leave that alone too, all right? But I don't understand it, Elvin, for weeks, man. You saw what was being posted about me on Shakim's page. You saw it. Tell me I'm lying. And you didn't say a word in my defense. You did not tell them racists and them bigots that was talking trash about me not one time. Y'all lying on Dixon. Not one time did you do that. And you knew they was lying. So you can keep this up if you want. You can go on live tomorrow if you want. I got more. But I don't want to give more. Taisha said it earlier. And, I've had a conversation with some others because I hate doing this. I don't want to spend no more time having the out brothers that just all they can do just go in on. Leave me alone. I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Anybody who wants to go to my page and find out who's Moms for Liberty and who's not Moms for Liberty, and again, on the flyers that I shared, it never once did it say that Kevin Holland shared is Moms for Liberty. Every Moms for Liberty person that I shared, behind their name on those flyers, there was a skull and Moms for Liberty tag after them. And Kevin's ain't like that. Okay? But I decided I wasn't going to support him, and I gave the reasons why. And that's my choice. Just like with Francis Baylot. When I didn't respond to him and he said, okay, if it's none of my business, it's none of my business. He should have realized it ain't none of your business why I'm supporting somebody. But instead, he wanted to press it and press it and press it with 3 more posts on my page. Okay? So then when I spoke about him on the live on Friday, it upset him. Man, look, y'all know me. Every one of y'all know me. Whose page? Elvin, have I ever come to your page and put anything on your page other than happy birthday, happy anniversary, and I'm praying for you or whomever to get well, or congratulations on a graduation? That's the only time I've ever come to your page. What makes you think that you got the right to come to my page and talk crazy? Huh? Or Francis? Anybody? I don't go to nobody's page and talk. I wish people well when I come to your pages. That's it. I don't go there to dispute you and what you say or other, because I believe that you can say whatever you want to say and be whoever you want to be. Okay? Who's a backstabber? Who's he talking about? I'm going to have to follow this thread because I don't even, if he's talking about me, you got your people mixed up, Mr. Nelson. Derek Nelson, somebody done lied to you, man. Somebody's straight up, I'm going to tell you to your face, somebody lied to you. You prove what you're saying. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. You are 100% correct as far as shock him. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you was talking about me. I don't roll like that. Everybody in the low country knows me. I don't roll like that. From Walterboro and Colleton County to Horry County to Georgetown, Columbia, they know me. I don't roll like that. I'm down for the people. Totally. And I ain't rocking with nobody out here that claim that they for the people, but they ain't for the people. Period. Okay? Period. So, with that being said, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. All like Elvin sort of kind of sarcastically said, all 20 of y'all, or 21 or 22 of y'all, I really appreciate it. Because if one person hears the truth and understands the truth, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. But the bottom line, like I was saying, I had the conversation with Taisha earlier. I hate going through this. I don't like to drag, brothers. We got enough problems out here. We got a fight out here against, well, actually, it's a 500-year-old fight. It's against racism and racial bigotry. We can't keep fighting. That's what they want us to do. They want us to fight each other. They're pitting us together. Somebody tell me, why is it that the racists are tearing Craig Logan down while building up Kevin Hollinshead? Somebody tell me that. Please explain that to me. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I'm going to end with that tonight. I thank you all so much. Actually, I want to try to catch Equalizer. Likes me some Queen Latifah, okay, in that show. They picked a good one for that one. And with that being said, I thank you all. Early voting starts tomorrow from Dolores Dango. What's going on? Man, I just saw pictures of you all the way overseas doing it. Man, with my blessings. Safe travels, safe travels. Early voting starts tomorrow, and it lasts from October 21st tomorrow until November 2nd. The polls will be open, I think, from 9 o'clock until 5 or 6 each day, something like that, and on next Saturday, okay? And then the following week, closed on Sunday. They closed on Sunday. If you are a registered voter and you have your driver's license, we need to all go vote to make sure that these clowns do not win. And when I say clowns, I'm talking about the MAGA people. I'm not talking about people that look like me, unless they riding with them, okay? We need to get people out to the polls. We need to get souls to the polls. Pastors, where y'all at? Y'all got y'all buses gassed up and ready to pick up people and take them to the polls? I saw one place, man, they had the whole community marching together to the polls. I know Donamichi Singleton, D-Block, he did that, I think it was last year with the kids. With the kids up on Otranto, had them all marching out. So they learned something about the voting process and everything, and necessity of being a part of the voting process. That's what we need to be about. I don't have time to keep devoting to this. This is a distraction. It's a waste of time, and it's exactly what racism wants us to do, to be at each other. But I ain't gonna have people keep talking crazy about me and not say nothing. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Yes, I'm a born-again believer. Yes, I'm a pastor. Yes, I believe in love, mercy, and grace. But I also believe that if you come at me, you're going to hear from me. Okay? And tonight, I'm sorry, Elvin, you had to hear from me. And ain't nothing I said tonight wrong. You're not going to be able to dispute nothing that I said tonight. Okay? So, with that being said, I pray you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so very much for getting on. Please share this on out so others hear this and know it. I hate doing this, but one thing I don't hate standing up and representing for my people, and I will continue to do it. And when I say my people, yes, I'm talking about black people, but I'm talking about anybody that has a problem, anybody that is dealing with some type of injustice. I have no problem standing up for. And you know, the craziness about me, I would probably even consider standing up for racists. I'm stupid like that. If it was an injustice, okay? But I'd have to pray over that one first. Y'all take care. Thank y'all so much for getting on. I really love y'all. And as Deborah Powell Anderson says, you know, I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. Take care. We'll talk soon. God bless. Peace.